Hello. Here is the parable of the prodigal son that Jesus taught. It's to be found in Luke's Gospel, chapter 15, reading verses 11 to 32. And of course, it's in my Lancashire dialect. And I've called it a chip off the old block. Me dad kept a chippy in Chorley. A gold mine, by gum it did well. It were worth a bob or two, I know. Trouble is, th' old mon wouldn't sell. Wi' me dad and our Ted behind counter, me mam and three more doing spuds. I'd stand wi' me hands deep I batter, speculating on my worldly goods. Some day I'd come into money, 'cause Dad were well off, like I said. Th' only fly in me ointment of splendour, I'd had to wait till he were dead. So, while we were cutting cod fillets, I told him my dearest wish. I wanted my portion right now like. I were fed up with 6 and a fish. To sure, thou wert doing right now, said me dad with his face going red. We'll all miss thou knows that, don't you? Get biscuit tin frae under bed. So off I went clutching me money. £2,045. I jumped on a ribble, that's a bus, at the corner. Aye, and soon I were London bound. Hey, ain't everything dear in London? I know it would take all that I earn in a week to last just 1 hour, not at all like Jolly Flatiron, that's a market. Well, I get in the gate straight away there. All me wild oats started sowing. I were drinking and gambling and, well, other things I'll not say in this poem. Soon all me brass were spent up like. Me so-called friends left wi' a laugh. With me pockets empty, just like me belly. I get in a job in a caff. Oh, what a job. What a come down. I feel the shame of it still. There I were working in backyard, rooting about in pig swill. Then I saw a leftover tater. It reminded me of me dad. Oh, to be battering scallops. Oh, what a good life I'd had. I resolved to catch bus back to Chorley. Tell Dad I've made a fool of myself. I'd done nastiest jobs in his chippy, and I'd give him me wages as well. But when I get into Chorley it were raining, and I stood there a while getting wet, rehearsing my speech, and then I saw him standing waiting at corner street. I didn't say I were coming home bedraggled and damp, and how many nights has he stood there just watching for me under the lamp. Aye, without a fuss or a lecture, Father said, I'm glad thou art back. Thou'll catch thee dearth a coat, son. Look, thee mother's sent thee mac. Back home we walked through the puddles, just me and me dad, side by side. And there again through me tears was our Chippy, all lit up and doors open wide. Nasty jobs nout, said me father, when he heard what I had to say. Nout only best now for thee, lad, seeing thou's come home to stay. Never mind what thou's done, it's all past now. Listen to me, thou art my son. I don't need to be told thou clamming. Mother, get that chip, Balan.